What's up guys, Cameron here from KC Turbos, Alex from KC Turbos. Today we're going to show you how to check and see what size cylinder heads you need. All you need, jar of Play-Doh, $5 mirror, it's that easy.
So if you have a correct head like this guy,
Yeah, or blown head gaskets like every other 6.0 owner and Alex, it's this easy. Let's jump in, we'll show you guys how to do it. So on a single alternator truck like this one, we're checking that freeze plug down there at the base of the head, right next to your banjo fitting. So it's right there. Now we're going to show you how to use this 54-cent jar of Play-Doh to see if you got 18 or 20 mil heads. So let's dive in. Get out your snack, don't eat it yet. Get your Play-Doh out of your cup. You can take a bite because it comes with quite a bit of Play-Doh. Really only need like half of this. So hey, I got a tool for next time. All right, so all we're doing is flatten it out a little bit so it can make an impression inside. We're measuring these freeze plugs. We're trying to find the diameter. You could probably sneak a pair of calipers down in there to check it, but this is going to be easy. It'll make an impression and then we can just measure the Play-Doh impression. So let's stick it on in there, Alex. See my hands shoving the Play-Doh right here. Okay, now we're just going to gently pull the Play-Doh off. Just try not to deform it or melt it. There we go. So there's my impression. So now I'm just going to measure outer edge to outer edge, and that's going to give me what size freeze plugs we got. Now, according to Mr. Jared Alderson from Kill Devil Diesel, he says 32 millimeter, which is what I got right here, 32. That means this truck, kind of already knew it because it's an 07. This is a 20 millimeter head truck. So now we're going to go check Alex's truck. Alex, what year is yours? Is it 06?
06.
So Alex's truck is a 2006. That's kind of where it gets a little confusing. 05, 06, people talk about square dipstick, round dipstick, production date. It's 54 cents, one jar of Play-Doh, and you can know for sure. So let's go check his truck out. All right, guys, so Alex has an 06 truck, so that's an intermediate. We're not quite sure what size heads he needs. Unfortunately for us, we can't check that easy to reach one because Alex has a second alternator. So that mounts right in front of that freeze plug we normally measure with. So on his truck, made it easy for us to just pull the intake. And now we're gonna measure the freeze plugs right next to the exhaust manifold down there. So this is kind of hard to explain. We'll cut in a clip right here to show you what the freeze plugs look like on the side of your head. So you can see where to measure. You're gonna have to do this by feel. Take your Play-Doh, run your hand along the exhaust manifold, preferably when it's, when it's cold. I guess you could do it when it's hot. I'm not your dad. Run your hand along the exhaust manifold. That front freeze plug is what we're after trying to measure. So let's stick my hand down there. I can feel the front of the exhaust manifold. Let's see, where is it? Right there. There's a freeze plug. And now I'm just going to jam the Play-Doh into it. You're just doing a light impression, right? Now hold on to it. Try not to bend it. All right, so now I can already tell you this one looks a lot smaller than the one on my truck. So this is real time now. Set it right there.
Did you zero it?
Yeah. So Alex has 28 mil freeze plugs, which means this truck has 18 mil heads. So 28 mil freeze plugs, 18 mil, 32 millimeter freeze plugs is a 20 mil head. Right, just another note, something I was talking to Tony about. So some of these service replacement heads that you get look like a 20, but they can be an 18. So we're gonna show you how, if you're not quite sure, if you think you might have had your heads replaced at the factory, this is how you can check for sure and know what size heads you got. So you're gonna need to pull the valve cover and I'll show you guys what to look for. The driver's side is going to be the easier side to pull for the most part. So what I'm looking for here is that injector hold down right there. You see that T40 bolt right there? All right. So if it has stamp marks, casting numbers on the top side, this is an 18 mil block. Now, here, this is what 20 mil hold downs look like. They have a T45 size bolt for the 18s. That is a T40 size bolt. So other than the bolts, on the 20s, see there's no casting numbers on top, they are tucked on the side. So that is how you can tell for sure if it's an 18 or a 20. If you're not sure if you know that your heads were replaced by Ford, you might have some weird hybrid head. No more guessing. Just get it right. Buy the right heads. 5 minutes. See ya.